all my dreams come true. You gotta believe in something brand new, or leave with something brand new. All my dreams come true. You gotta believe in something brand new.
Welcome back to You're Not Gonna Like This. This is episode 11, Weight Battles. Title, yeah, not the greatest. Might have laughed at it. We'll work on it. It gets better. But for this episode, we got Trey Scott. He is a personal trainer. You mind introducing yourself, please?
Yeah, man. So my name is Trey. I'm an owner of Turnity 16. So you can give me a follow on Instagram, Turnity16__. Check out my daily content. I offer a bunch of workout programs and different fitness tips and guidelines to help you, get to your goals in fitness and sports performance as well. I'm a student at George Mason University. I study athletic training. I do graduate in May, so hopefully May can get around here pretty quick. But, COVID kind of happened, so we're going to just go with the flow. Well, yeah, that's really my spiel.
Yeah, you lucky, man. Graduated May. Here I am graduating in August thanks to COVID. Sad case. Anyway, let's get right down to it. So the content for this episode is solely for the fact that I look on a lot of social media outlets. A lot of people have, common misconceptions about weight gain, weight loss, getting that perfect body everybody desires. So with that, we're going to try to address as many common questions that there are. First thing first, we're going to start with gaining weight. Then we're going to move on to losing weight. And if there's time, we'll add a couple of misconceptions that are there. All right, first thing, gaining weight. Now, if I see a lot of women, probably 100 times out of 100, especially when they get to summertime, and everybody be, dressing down, of course. Everybody want the perfect body. They want to, I guess as some guys will say, have a 9. Y'all know what that means. I'm not going to go too much into that. But we're going to talk about getting thick. First things first. So a lot of women think that eating a lot is the way to get thick. Well, I'm just gonna tell y'all first that is right, but it's not right at the same time. So Trey, I want you to debunk that myth for us.
So eating a lot to get thick?
Yeah, debunk the myth.
So, I mean, to an extent, it could be right. I'm not gonna say eat everything in sight, because of course if you're eating everything in sight, you're gonna be, for lack of a better way to explain it, you're gonna look like everything in sight. So, but I mean, if you're trying to gain healthy weight, I think that's the better way of putting it in terms of getting thick, is gaining healthy weight. You still should, of course, make sure your diet consists of tons of fruits, tons of veggies, tons of water, because those are things your body needs to just operate properly. If your body doesn't operate properly, you're not going to progress in the way that you want to. So if you don't want to gain that, for lack of a better term, bad weight, then don't eat the bad food consistently. I'm not saying don't eat bad food at all, because, I mean, everybody likes snacks. Everybody likes to snack and things like that. But, be responsible and be, have moderation with what you eat. Things like, I know my basic recommendation, because I'm no nutrition expert at all. I'm an expert in fitness and healthcare, but I am well-versed in nutrition, I'll say that. So my general guidelines is have fruit every meal, have vegetable every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then drink tons of water. Limit how much, like junk you are eating, but just feed yourself the good stuff. And over time, don't just like straight up just like binge eat. And well, that's a whole nother conversation, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't sit here and just gobble down 40 pounds of food 3 times a day and then expect to get thick. No, you're going to get not thick. You're going to get fat. You know, that's not the goal that we're going for here. You feel what I'm saying? So
let them know.
if you're trying to gain that healthy weight, I would say it's more progressive. It's little by little. You're not going to put on 15, 20 pounds in healthy weight quick. It's just not going to happen. You have to stay consistent. And if you want to make sure that you don't gain that weight in your tummy, hit the gym, drink your water, eat your vegetables, eat your fruit, you know. Don't just stuff your face all day long. Like, be smart about it.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better, but for the viewers out there, please enlighten us, including myself. What vegetables can you consume for breakfast? Because I would love to know what vegetables.
I mean, it's ways that you can work it in. I would say, even if you're a person who eats, let's say something like eggs or something, there's ways that you could throw some spinach in there. You can have onions and peppers. You can do things like that. Have a colorful meal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got the colorful meal, then I would say it's more likely safe to say that you've hit, you know, those micronutrients and those macronutrients that you need, which if you're not too well versed about what micro and macronutrients are, is things like protein, carbs, fats, and then for your micronutrients are things like your vitamins and minerals. So everybody takes a vitamin, but you can get vitamins through eating vegetables. You don't have to take a pill to get vitamins.
Very, very important. You're right. You don't have to take vitamins to, you know, get those vitamins. That didn't sound right, but you know, y'all kind of got.
You don't have to take vitamin pills to get.
Yeah, there it is. Vitamin pills to get vitamins. There it is. There we go. That sounds a lot. That sounds a lot better. But yeah, you know, y'all want to gain that healthy weight. I know my man didn't want to say fat. We understand that. We here on this episode, we're not here to fat shame anybody. We're not here to tell you to lose weight, any of that great stuff. If you're happy with your body, you know, do you, man. I'm not here to critique that. I'm just here to give advice for those that want to, you know, change themselves by any means, you know, necessary, of course. Next, we're going to get into the putting on muscle for my guys out there. So, you know, a lot of y'all like to sit in the gym, do bench press 5 days a week. That's not it, bro. Or squats 3-4 days a week. I'm like, bro, y'all just killing yourselves. Y'all not putting on no muscle. Y'all just going to be sore. Your knees going to be bad.
I mean, I'm not going
to
say that you're not going to put on muscle if you go in there and bench press 5 days a week, but I mean, you're going to be shot. Like, you ain't going to be bench pressing for long. You'll be shot in a long time. But
your shoulders are done for. Your shoulders are going to be done. But yeah, you're not going to, it's okay, man. You know, 2-3 days a week is all you need. Seriously, it's all you need. 5 days a week, you know, you're going to gain some muscle, but it's going to be about this much progression about a week. You know, if you only do 2 to 3s, it might be that much. You know, hold up, put my finger up. There you go. That's a lot better compared to this. I want y'all to very well know that for definitely for, you know, my skinny guys out there that are like, you know, stick figures and, you know, they like, bro, I'm tired of my arms being like twigs. I want muscle. You don't have to do it 5 days a week. Nice and slow will get the race done. Be like the tortoise, my guy. Be like the tortoise. You'll be straight.
True that.
You got anything to add about, you know, gaining muscle?
Gaining muscle is a process. It's not something that's going to happen in 1 week. It's not going to happen in 1 day. It's going to take time. It may even take a year, 2, 3 years. It's a process. It's one of those, when it comes to putting on weight or either losing weight, whatever it is in fitness, it's always going to be a journey. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's one of those things where you have to appreciate the process. You can't be so focused on the process. You just have to appreciate it because, you know, the end goal is to put on 15 pounds or to lose 15 pounds or to look a certain way. The goal is still there. You just got to appreciate the day to day. Some days aren't going to be good. Some days are going to be great. But my first thing is appreciate the process. This is going to take time. My second thing in terms of gaining weight, you have to understand eating. That's really the biggest thing. Once again, it goes back to like what I said a few minutes ago. Don't eat everything in sight. Like, I know if you're gaining weight, you got to eat more. That doesn't mean eat like trash, because if you eat like trash, your body's gonna turn to trash. Don't eat like trash if you don't want to be trash. You get what I'm saying? But and then on a on the other end of that too, you don't have to be that guy who eats chicken and broccoli every day. Like there's more to your diet than chicken and broccoli. Like have a various diet. Make sure you're eating 3 to 4 times a day, and maybe have a snack or two, depending on, you know, how much you weigh at the start of it versus the end of it. If you weigh more, then you'll have to eat more. If you weigh less, you're gonna have to eat less to gain weight. You get what I'm saying? Like, so your calorie counts are a lot different based on if you weigh 150 pounds versus 200 pounds. You feel me? Somebody who weighs 200 pounds needs to eat more to gain weight than somebody who weighs 150 pounds. And then, of course, there are always like those special considerations for somebody who may have like a thyroid issue or something like that, like something they can't necessarily control that affects their metabolism and how they gain or lose weight. So the biggest thing is appreciate the process. It's not going to happen overnight. You need to eat more to gain weight, but you have to figure out pretty much your calorie count so you're not putting on bad weight, you're putting on good weight. And then the last thing I will say is let your body recover. Don't go in the gym and, you know, lift weights 5 times a week, but you're working on the same muscle group every single day. You need to work on all your muscle groups because all of your muscles work together. There's no way that you're going to look like a complete balanced human being if you go to the gym and bench press every single day. It's not going to happen. And you won't be lifting very long. Your shoulders are going to give out on you pretty soon. Be smart about your training. You know, you gotta work hard, but you gotta work smart too. Working smart is half the battle and it's just as important as working hard. So that's my spiel with that.
Yeah, speaking of that, you know, bench pressing 5 times a week, you know, back in high school, I remember this coach, not going to say any names, not going to do that. It was this guy, you know, he was in there about 5 times a week, bench pressing every day. Trey know who I'm referring to. You know, my man was huge up here, you know, had all the upper body. You look at the legs, ain't no legs.
I've seen people.
Yeah,
There's actually this one guy, I don't know his name, but he used to lift at Skyline all the time in Mason.
Oh, Lord, not Skyline.
He was a power lifter. You can tell he was a power lifter. But, you know, power lifters only focus on 3 lifts: the bench, the squat, and the deadlift. That's all. But this guy was a power lifter who only focused on his bench. I've never seen him do any type of deadlift. I've never seen him do a squat, not a lunge, nothing. Straight bench press. Now, don't get me wrong. Mans was strong. I seen him put up like 500 for like 3 or 4 reps. Like he was strong. But I guarantee he couldn't squat 135.
Probably got no leg drive. Bro was just arms. If his arms just get stuck right here, no legs. It's not coming up. It's gonna stay right there. It's not gonna move. Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know, y'all can make fun of me all y'all want to. Look, no more than 245s going on that bench press. I don't care what nobody says. I'm comfortable with benching.
You're not gonna bench more than 135 pounds?
No, 135. I feel good 135. I be chilling at 135. I get the results I want. I'm comfortable with it. I stay in the gym. I'm good. Don't need to.
So you live for maintenance. So you just trying to maintain
maintenance. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. With the putting on muscle part, if y'all need professional advice, you know, the Instagram pages and all those things come up earlier in the thing for Trey here. You can always ask him a question on the way to lift to get the results you want. I should have said that earlier because, like me, I'm a maintenance kind of guy. I don't bench heavy. I don't leg press. I don't do nothing heavy. I do everything that I've been, you know, just to get a burn, you know, a nice sweat, I would say. That's all I try to do to keep my body in a good figure, you know, keep everything. That's all I be doing in the weight room. I don't.
That's good that you're at least doing something for your body. Like a lot of people just sit on the couch all day. So
look, we are not here to critique what people are doing. Look,
but I'm saying,
if they wanna sit on the couch all day, let them do that. It is okay. Now, do we recommend it? No, we don't, because activity is very, very important. And I feel like everybody, I don't care if you walk from your house to the mailbox, hey, you did something. But sitting on the couch all day is not very productive. And disclaimer now, we're young, yes. Sitting on the couch all day, we can get away with it. But I promise you, when we hit that like that, 30, maybe 25, it's gonna really show. And yes, I know we major in these things, so we understand that these results can be very, very sudden, but everybody is different.
Well,
I don't want to get too deep into that.
I'm gonna say this. You may not be here to critique anybody for that thing right there, but I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm gonna say. Me being in healthcare, I am very much an advocate for health and fitness. Get up and move your body. This is your body is your temple. You cannot, you have to take care of yourself. If you do not take care of yourself, you are not healthy, you're not fit. Imagine just how much more challenging it'll be to take care of yourself when you're 30, 40, 50, 60 years old if you don't take care of yourself when you're 18, 19, 20, 21. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta it's called, you gotta stay ahead. You don't want to be catching up. You don't want to be that 30, 40-year-old guy who's like, oh, I need to get in shape. No, right? If you would have just stayed ahead of the game from the jump, you would have been straight. You feel what I'm saying?
It's not gonna happen now. Once you hit 40,
it's possible. You can get in shape but yeah, it's a lot harder. You can get it.
Trust me. I worked with my uncle this summer. Man wanted to lose 20 pounds. Bro we had to talk about cutting calories. Bro was out here eating wafer crackers in the morning. That's how bad we had to cut calories, because we couldn't do it normally, because it's not like me we're talking about, like, I can skip a meal a day and I can be like, all right, we good. Nah, bro had to, he was eating wafer crackers in the morning, drinking nothing but a protein shake, and ate a huge dinner at night. It worked though. It worked. Don't look. It worked. And we combined it. I had him doing some stationary but high intensity workouts, because he has bad hips, so he can't really walk and do all those things. But we made it work. He got away. He lost about 15 pounds, but then he had to get arm surgery, so he kind of plateaued right there for a little while, because he got a rotator cuff done, so he can't do anything because he got a routine, he got no shoulder. So
athletic trainer figure out why did he let them rotate the cuff, but that's a whole nother
Hey, story. Look. I asked him to send the paperwork over, for me, so I could help him out, but unfortunately he's not did that yet, so at this point, I don't know, and I can't help. But anyways, let's not stray too far off the topic here. Let's go ahead and get back to it. But yeah, man, putting on muscle, very important process. You must eat right. You must lift properly and not, bench press 5 days a week. No. And a lot of things I do preach to people that ask me about things like that, and I think Trey can agree here. Nutrition is 80% of the battle, and working out is 20%. That's how I see it, because if you're not eating right, you can bench press, you can leg press, you can work out every day of the week and do it whatever you want, but your body's not going to do it because you don't have the proper things in your body to produce the results you want. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get to the bigger problem of things, losing weight. A lot of people struggle with this one, unfortunately. First thing I want to talk about is, we were arguing about this early before we started the episode. I don't know what Trey wants to call it, but, when I see on Twitter and Instagram, they all call it the FUPA. That's what they call it. I'm not gonna get too much into it about what the proper terminology is. I just know personally it's where, your abs and your pelvis, they just don't separate. It's all it's all one thing. That's how the definition is the same now. Whatever you want to call it, done left over, FUPA, it's 100 terms for it. Bottom line is, we're just here to give you a little couple of pointers on how to get rid of it and prevent it from ever happening. If you like having it, power to you. Not gonna stress that at all. But first thing first, what I feel like is that we can go back to the overeating thing. That's probably one of the main reasons it done left over, man. You just eating everything in sight. You're eating Wendy's 2 times a day, McDonald's 4 times a week. You're just not cooking at home at all. You just Just junk food, man. And just because you go to the grocery store and buy that don't cut corners either, because you're eating fried chicken every day. You're cooking those DiGiorno pizzas every day. Same thing. You're basically eating Wendy's and Domino's. It's the same thing almost. It's just a little bit healthier because it's fresh at least. It's not stored. But bottom line is, it's all bad. It's all bad. Well, I want my guy Trey here to tell us how exactly we can avoid that interconnecting. We want to keep everything separated.
I think it's funny that the way that you describe that, but anyways.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, I'm here to have a good time.
But yeah, like I said earlier though, in terms of gaining weight and losing weight, the process is the exact same. Like the exact same. The only difference there is between losing and gaining weight is how much you eat. This is really the only difference. If I'm programming somebody who wants to gain weight, more than likely 80% of the exercises that I do with somebody who's gaining weight, I'm going to do it with somebody who's losing weight. The only difference is how much they eat. That's really the only difference. Of course, everything is catered specifically to that person because that person is different. But, what you eat is the biggest thing. So a lot of problems that I see, or a lot of misconceptions that I see about losing weight, is people think carbs are the bad guy. They think the keto diet. Like, look, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna just be real. I like the keto diet. Man. I do not like the keto diet at all. But to each his own. If it does work for you, and it has been working for you, do what you got to do. Do what works for you. That's the bottom line. But for me, understanding nutrition and exercise physiology, like, I'm not, for an athlete especially, I'm not going to tell you to get on the keto diet. Want to know why? Because carbs are your body's main energy source. You're depriving your body of its main energy source by being on a keto diet. To me, that doesn't make much sense. Without diving into the details about how the keto diet works, you're depriving yourself of your main energy source. No. That's what is the bad guy when it comes to losing weight is you're eating too much. You have to figure out what your calorie count is, how your metabolism works, so you know how to lose weight for yourself. So, one, consistency is the biggest thing. Consistency, like, you're only going to get results from stuff that you do most of the time. You may not do it 100% of the time because everybody kind of falters. That's just part of the journey. But if you do it at least 51% of the time, you're going to get results. If you do it 49% of the time, you're going to get results, but it's not going to be as fast as 51. If you do it 75% of the time, you're going to get those results even faster. You get what I'm saying? So the more consistently you do something in terms of having a good diet, making sure you're exercising at least 30 minutes a day, get what I'm saying? And you're drinking plenty of water, getting your vitamins and minerals and things like that, you're going to progress. But you just have to stay consistent. You have to keep that goal in mind and just continue progressing. Stop eating like trash. Eat your fruit, eat your veggies, drink your water. Get moving. Don't sit on the couch. This is me again telling you, get up off the couch, be an advocate for your health. Get off the couch and move, man. It doesn't matter if your workout is 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. It's more than nothing. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got to go in the gym for an hour and a half. You ain't got to go in here and lift a whole bunch of weight. Just get your body moving. Don't be lazy. I know it's hard. You got to get that self-motivation going because nobody can want it more than you. You just got to motivate yourself and stay consistent through the process. So, yeah, man.
Well, he was preaching right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, bro, I could go on for days.
I gotta throw an amen in there for that, because that man was going on right there. I am not gonna lie. He was spitting some bad facts. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's one of those topics that I can go on for days because it's like it's a lot of people come to me for helping lose weight. I've helped people lose a lot of weight. I've helped people lose up to 70 pounds. Like, I've helped a lot of people lose weight, and the key to it is consistency, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some days just ain't gonna be good. That's okay.
Very true. Very, very true. I remember about 2 years ago, last, I think it was the summer before last, I went on my own weight loss challenge. You know, I was 175 like I am now, but I wasn't the muscular 175 that I wanted. It was, you know, not as muscular. We just gonna go with that for that. But with that, you know, I did some remarkable work. Consistency is a thing. Now, it was probably, I ain't gonna say it was hard, but it was pretty different for the, you know, 4 to 5 weeks of my life. It was pretty different. You know, I only ate 1,800 calories a day. Mind you, was working out for at least 2 hours, playing basketball and lifting weights, all in that, and still going to class and everything. Now, I don't recommend that because that takes extreme dedication to cut half your calorie count, work out as much as I was doing, and go to class.
Calories a day.
Oh no, I was 1,800 calories a day. I would lift weights, and then I would go play basketball.
No, I'm saying before you cut, because you said you cut your calories in half, so you was eating 3,600 calories a day.
I wouldn't say 30. I think it was like 28, 29, somewhere around there. It was up to 3,000. It was a lot of things, you know. Honestly, I was eating when I was hungry, but you know, you don't pay attention to those things till you actually look at it. For those that do want to know their calorie count, I highly recommend the app called MyFitnessPal. It is an all app course. Very easy, very user friendly, very easy to use. You can even take a picture of a barcode and it will bring up all the facts. But you need to be honest about the serving size. Do not eat 2 bowls of cereal and say you ate a cup of cereal. No, you ate 3 cups of cereal. Be honest with yourself. If you're not honest with yourself, you're not getting the results you want. So,
hey, that's facts though.
Honesty is the best policy, and that applies to everything.
Nah, that's a good point. Be honest with yourself. Like, keep it real. That's the only way you gonna progress.
Exactly. If you ate a whole pizza, man, go ahead and put a whole pizza in there. It's okay. It's a 2,400 calorie dinner. It's all right. If you ate over it, it is all right. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a pizza fanatic. I love eating some pizza. If I could eat it every day, I would. But no, I'm not trying to be on somebody's surgery table because I ate too much pizza. That's not the goal. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I said the surgery table. I'm not trying to be on the surgery table. Heart surgery is, it's just all bad. Like, it's no positives of heart surgery. None. There's no positives. I remember somebody that passed out when we were doing ref training last year when I was trying to get certified to be a basketball official. Bro had to get a triple bypass. A triple. I was like, how is he reffing with these kind of I was like,
did he have like a pre-existing condition or something?
Oh man, I don't know. I just know bro had a myocardial infarction. My bad. Let me flip that around. Heart attack. Sorry. Went to the technical terms real quick. My bad. Heart attack. He had a heart attack. Bro had to do CPR. You know, he was convulsing. It wasn't good. It wasn't a pleasant sight. But when they said triple bypass, I was like, how is bro reffing with a heart like this? I'm like, this man must be walking up the court or something. Ain't no way he can run with them players with a heart like that. But nonetheless, it wasn't a sight. But now with the 4 weeks I did though, when I got too far off it. I cut my calories, worked out twice. I did that for 4 weeks. I lost 12 pounds in a month and kept my water weight. That was the hard part because when I got to like week 2, boy, I was dehydrated. Man, I tell you, I ain't never been so thirsty in my life. I was like, man, I was drinking at least 4 to 5 bottles. I wouldn't say a day. I would say it was at least 4. It was at least 4 bottles in like 6 hours. So I would say I get to like 6 bottles, 7 bottles a day, depending on how we're feeling. Wow. I was good. I don't recommend that for everybody. You know, your body is a temple. Some people do not need water to the extent of others. I'm that person. If I don't drink water, I feel like I'm a cactus in the desert. Wow.
Cacti actually store a lot of water, so.
They do, but you know, on the exterior, they dry as hell. Let's just say for what it is. Let's just say for what it is. But another thing we need to talk about is slimming for vacation. So now my 4-week journey is perfect for everybody that wants to, you know, cut those calories, get nice for those vacation pictures, you know, all those great things y'all aspire so then y'all can go back and, you know, doing what y'all doing before, then, repeat the cycle. If you want to keep your body like that all year, just keep doing what you're doing for the 4 weeks, adapt to it, and then here we are, because now I eat chicken like 3 times a week. Fish is too expensive at the store. I'm gonna say fish is too expensive. Salmon like $30. I can't buy that. Giant, it'd be like $25.
Anyway, you can get frozen salmon. You can get a whole bag of frozen salmon for like $6.
Giant bougie. They don't sell frozen salmon. They only sell fresh salmon. No frozen. They sell tilapia. I don't want no tilapia.
Oh, hey, salmon's a good fish though. I would say that. I eat salmon at least once a week. Like, I will tell you that for a fact.
Oh yeah, I wish I could. I miss salmon, man. Salmon. I get my salmon, get the rice, get a couple veggies on the side. We good. Good 2 days. That's a good 2-day meal right there. But nonetheless, slimming for a vacation. So look, man, I know y'all want to get fit for those vacation pictures, and it's not hard to do that. You just got to be dedicated for just 1 month. That's all you need. 1, not 2, not 3, just 1 month. Just work hard. So I want Trey to add on. What is the best way to get to that vacation body short term, but in a healthy but correct way without, causing, severe side effects such as severe dehydration, since that is a very common problem you lose weight?
So once again, the thing is consistency. I mean, for me, I'm not going to advocate, or I'm not going to say it's not possible, because it is possible, but to a better way to do it, I would say, well, let's take a step back. The whole reason you even decide, if you were going on vacation and you wanted to get right for your vacation, the whole reason you even decided to start working out was because you had a goal, right? You had a goal of you wanted to look a certain way, you wanted to lose a certain amount of weight, you wanted to gain a certain amount of weight before this deadline, before this vacation time. Why does it have to take until 4 weeks before your vacation for you to decide to hop up and start working towards that goal? You get what I'm saying? If you want to look a certain way for something, why don't you start it way before? Why don't you make this kind of thing a lifestyle so you don't have to sit here and rush this whole process and then end up hurting yourself, end up giving yourself like severe dehydration or malnutrition or something like that just because you're trying to get somewhere within a short amount of time. Like, it's not very common for somebody to lose 30 pounds in a month.
Is that possible?
I mean, it is possible.
That's not possible.
It's possible, but usually you will see that type of drastic change in somebody who's literally just starting to get in shape. Like somebody who's way overweight or something like that, and they can lose that kind of weight because their body is responding very fast. But if you're somebody who's, let's say, the average Joe Schmo kind of person, you get what I'm saying? You want to lose 30 pounds in a month. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of lifestyle change. This is not just something as simple as just going to the gym for 30 minutes every day. Like, you have to eat better. So in order for you to eat better, you got to shop better. You got to get your groceries better. You got to make better habits. You get what I'm saying? Habits have to change, and you have to stay that way consistently for an extended period of time to get to your goal safely, I guess I can say. Now, is it possible? Yes, you can lose 30 pounds in a month. You can. But is that very likely to happen if you're doing it the safe way? It depends. I would say it depends on your body, because I could train somebody to lose 30 pounds, yes. But how fast? It depends on your level of discipline. How well do you eat? How are your habits? Are you disciplined? Once again, you got discipline and consistency, man. That's what it all boils down to. There's no perfect way, because everybody is different. Everybody requires different things. And once again, I say their level of discipline is different. So, yeah, man.
Well, you couldn't have said it better. Discipline, consistency, and eating properly are the three ways you can do. You can gain, you can lose, you can do anything that you want to achieve on your body. All of it. Nutrition is 80% and working out is 20%. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna go back to my little 12 weight loss journey. Not gonna lie, we had to really grocery shop, man. I had to eat some, bro. I was eating wheat bread sandwiches. Mm-mm.
Wheat bread sandwiches.
Yeah,
So you was
bro.
eating, time out. Let me play the devil's advocate. You was eating wheat bread sandwiches, so you was eating sandwiches with wheat bread on them, Ira?
Well, okay. Ah, hey, look, all right. I understand what you mean, but in the store, I know all bread has wheat, but that's what the joints was
No, I'm saying
called.
you
It
didn't
was
tell
called
me nothing else that was on this sandwich. You said you ate a wheat bread sandwich. You ain't say you had a
wheat
ham
bread
sandwich.
sandwiches. Like, bro, okay, who eats just two pieces of bread put together? That's the driest thing ever. All right. For
Like,
those that, actually feel what a sandwich is, you got your ham, you got your turkey, whatever else you want to put up in there. I had ham, spinach, and Catalina sauce. Catalina sauce hits on everything, especially sandwiches. Man, that stuff is amazing. Ate two of those sandwiches, do some grapes on the side, and you gotta have your cheat. So instead of me cutting out everything, I didn't cut out everything. I just stopped eating it as
I
much.
bet you did Pop-Tarts, didn't you?
Oh, I didn't cut out the Pop Tarts. One a day every day. One a day every day. I didn't cut out the Pop Tarts. That's one thing that can't go. Like
Like,
right now in the cabinet, man, look. Went to the store, joints was on sale, 2 for $4. Man, I bought like 8 boxes of them joints. Every flavor I like to eat. Every flavor. Hey, look. Hey, look, man. Trey can vouch, man. For real, look. Part-times, man. Being part-times, that's my thing right there. Back in high school, I used to take them with me to school. I used to be eating them joints in school. I remember, Coach Scott, for those that go to Prince Edward, he used to sell them joints in, like, his little snack joint. I used to eat, like, one before I went to practice, be good. I ain't gonna lie. I be crushing Pop-Tarts. That's one thing.
hey, for anybody who's trying to lose weight,
Oh,
don't eat 3 or 4 Pop-Tarts a day. No, don't do it. If you're trying to gain weight, I would say a Pop-Tart would be a good snack to have for the extra calories for the day. But if you're trying to lose weight, don't be like Ira, eat 4 Pop-Tarts a day. And I'm not talking about like 4 single pastries. I'm talking about 4 packs. Like,
Oh, no. I
total
was eating those
pastries,
4 packs.
Pop-Tarts a day.
That's a lot of pastries. Two, maybe. 4? God dang.
Hey, man.
Have I ever ate 4 in it? No. 2 at the most. And the only time I eat 2 in the cabinet is when I ain't got no breakfast. I can't make no hot breakfast. I have nothing.
Hey, that's a struggle meal right there, a Pop-Tart.
What, man? What? You don't know. You don't know. Pop-Tarts, water. That's all it is for breakfast. And then you got to go through the whole day off Pop-Tart and water.
Do you at least heat the Pop-Tart up? Put it in the toaster.
Because then them joints be all
Microwave.
mashed up. And no, Pop-Tart, fresh out the packet, open it, break it off,
Crunchy Pop-Tarts.
eat it. No, bro, because nobody wants a Pop-Tart that is all warm and then the pastry filling, you touch it and it's just.
You don't want to warm. You ain't never put a Pop-Tart in the microwave.
I have, but I've never enjoyed it. I've always liked my Pop-Tarts room temperature. Hot food is hot food. Stuff that comes in a box room temperature is room made for room temperature. If it come pre-made, it's getting eat like that. I'm not heating stuff up. That's like getting pre-made muffins. What am I gonna heat the muffin up for? It's not gonna taste the same.
You want it warm.
All the flavor go back to the muffin. It's gonna be done. I just want to make them fresh at that point. I just make them fresh out of the oven. They already warm.
You got it.
Nonetheless, we're not gonna stay too far off topic. Yeah. Dad, I remember Hawaiian rolls. I'd be crushing Hawaiian rolls. I eat those all the time.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I had 4 of them Jones today.
Now, don't be like him when you trying to lose weight either, because that's 720 calories right there. Don't ask how I know. I just know I was doing my calculations. But yeah, definitely. That was basically like my diet the whole time. I had my buffalo chicken wraps, had to crush those. Some joints be headed. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Do not ask me about losing weight. I got you. I can tell you how to do it. But diet options, no, because I ain't gonna lie, I be getting extravagant with that, man. I put anything really together. Like I ain't gonna lie.
You gonna eat ain't an hour, bottom line.
Hey,
You
whoa,
gonna
whoa, whoa, whoa,
eat.
relax. Relax. You was about to take that way to the left.
Actually, I wasn't.
Relax.
If you want to take it there, I'm gonna let you do that.
Hey, no, I'm not, bro. Relax. Relax. I do put anything together. I think I ain't gonna. Nah, you know what? You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing because then y'all gonna look at me retarded. Y'all gonna be like, bro, what does this man be eating and be, stay skinny like this? Hey, man, it's all in the eyes of the beholder. You just know how to work with it after. Wow.
Well, we know where you need to go from here, Ivor. You need to go ahead and get right for your vacation and just pop out.
I'm right on vacation any time of the year because, I am consistent and disciplined with my eating. So I'm ready to roll any time of the year. I do want to go on vacation. I haven't left in Virginia so long. Oh, my God.
Heard that, ladies. Ivor said he getting right. I'm out.
No.
Right.
Here he goes. But let's go ahead and look at a misconception. Now, everybody wants that six-pack. Now I'm here to tell y'all, man, the six-pack does not come in the gym. It does not happen. You can do those Russian twists, 100 of them. You can do them for 30 seconds a piece if you want to. I don't care. You can be like that man on the people on the workout things. When they be climbing up the pull-up bar with straight ab strength. Don't get me wrong. The strength will be there, but the picture will not be there. So you can do the workouts. Trust me, you will get stronger. You will be able to do that pull-up thing like him. Trust me, you will. But if you want that pristine, that cut-up photo, like, your stomach look like squares, then you on first, as my guy told me when I first started my weight-losing journey, is abs are made in the kitchen. I think he told me that at least 5 times a day. But go ahead and speak on your trademark phrase for us, please.
You said it, bro. Abs are made in the kitchen, bro. Once again, like I said earlier, if you eat like trash, what do you expect?
Trash.
That's the simple way that I can put it. But honestly, I'm gonna keep it. Here's another tangent. So everybody has abs. Everybody has a six-pack. Your body is made that way. Everybody has one. Everybody just doesn't show. You might got a little something over top of it that might be hiding it, but it's there. But how do you get rid of that? How do you get rid of the little hiding of your abs?
The leftover. Go ahead and say it for the people.
You eat better.
Yep.
You take care of yourself. You exercise. You eat better. You eat better. I'm gonna keep saying it. That's really the key.
It is. He couldn't have said it any better. Shout out to 12th grade anatomy teacher Miss Fortune, man. She came up with that phrase. Everybody has a six-pack, but some just does not show, and that is very unfortunate. But Trey, before we get ready,
I got one more thing. My fault. I got one more.
Actually, what things you got for the people?
Look, a lot of people who do want that six-pack abs or they want the flat stomach because, they see them on these models and they pictures and they magazines. And a lot of that stuff really, I'm not even gonna lie to you, be Photoshop. A lot of it be fake. Like, stop trying to model yourself after people who faking the funk. You feel what I'm saying? Them people ain't put in that consistent work. You need to enjoy your process. Your process is going to be different than everybody else's. It does not matter. Stick to your plan. You got to work smart. You got to work hard and just stay consistent. Be disciplined to what you got to do. And if you need help with that, if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what exercises to do, you don't know how to eat necessarily, shoot me a DM. You can get Trinity16 __. So that's 2 underscores. TRINITY 16 _ Shoot me a DM, Trinity16.com. Email, it don't matter. Just contact me. We can talk about it. We can figure out how we can make your journey better and how we can get you towards your goals.
For the people out there, what social media outlets specifically are you on so they know, even though I'm going to put it up there?
Oh, yeah, that's on Instagram. So on Instagram, it's Trinity16 _ It's not 16. It's not 16. It's Trinity16.
Are you on Twitter by any chance?
Yes, I am on Twitter, but it's not affiliated at all with my Instagram page. You can follow. What is my Twitter name? Oh, it's Trigger with 6 A's. TRIGGAAAAAA. That's my Twitter.
For the people that won't remember all those A's, we're gonna make sure we put every @ name. We're gonna put the Instagram workout page. We're gonna put both personal pages here as well, so we can. You can ask the question if you need to ask the question, because I have no doubt that he's gonna answer the question because he's gonna answer. Bottom line is
always in my hand. I'm gonna respond quick. So.
Oh yeah. I hate when people be like, "Oh, you respond so fast." I'm like, bro, my phone just always be on my hip, so of course that's just natural. I don't know what's the way, but people letting the notification sit there for 2.5 hours. Like I don't know what you get out of that. Like it ain't the question not gonna go nowhere, so it's still gonna stay there. Anyway,
heard that, ladies? I will reply fast.
All right, we're not gonna. Y'all heard enough about my relationship advice and all that in episode 9. And if you want to go see that in episode 9, feel free. It's still up there. Y'all can go watch and y'all can watch me air out my struggles. But anyways, we're not gonna stray too far off subject here. I think that is all we have today. Unless Trey, you got anything you want to add for the people out there?
Oh man, just be disciplined. That's all.
All right, well, he couldn't say it better. Stay disciplined, eat consistent, eat healthy. Basically, the main things we talked about. But that's really all we have for y'all today. I appreciate y'all joining us. Episodes are coming up on Spotify. Doing my due diligence to make sure that all the episodes get up there, because not everybody has time to sit down, pull up the video and actually sit here and watch the whole video, Put in the headphones, take on a run. However you may do that. Not gonna ramble on too much about that. I believe this episode is supposed to come out the end of November, early December. I had to check the release date, but trust me, y'all will know. But by then, we're gonna record our music series. Finally got that on. Very excited.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm ready to do that joint.
Oh yeah. He's one of the guests, and I got more people for it too. It's gonna be exciting.
That one.
It's all childhood friends, and of course our co-host PJ. Of course, sorry he couldn't be there. Work schedule conflicts. He's been working hard, man. Respect the grind, because we all trying to get paid out here. We all trying to get out of our parents' crib, trying to be like Trey over there with that nice apartment out there. Trying to be like you.
Amen. Once again, that's all I'm gonna say.
But that's all we got for y'all today. Thank y'all for joining us as always. This is our sign off. Big shout out to Trey for joining us today. See y'all soon.
Yeah, for sure.